All right, so today I really wanted to go over the spring incentive and kind of just go over the different points and different goals or different things you can do to reach your goals. So if you haven't had a chance yet, I'm sure you've probably all seen this, but if you haven't had a chance yet, go to perfectlyposh.com/spring-incentive, and that is where you can see everything and see all the information for the incentive. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, right. Okay. So, even if you're thinking, oh, I'm not gonna earn that, trip or whatever, you might be surprised because they're taking the top 50, and really everybody started at the same exact level, December 1st. So we're only a week into the incentive, and so basically everyone is at zero and starting anew. So questions that some people had were, whether or not their old anything like their rank and stuff is lost, or whether or not it's matters for this incentive. It's not lost. You still have your actual incentive or your title and rank and all that stuff in your team, but just for the incentive period, you're gonna have a little bit different of like an incentive team. So everything that happens from December 1st on through March 31st is going to be all counting toward the incentive. So things that you can earn with the incentive. So if you hit pink, so 1,000 in PV, you can earn a polka dotted spring scarf and okay, so there we go. So your first 1,000, you'll get this cute little scarf, and then when you hit pink +1, you'll get Posh points, exclusive product, and an exclusive bag, and then pink +2, Posh points, and again different exclusive products and goodies. So this is kind of a really fun way to kind of get your business up and going, because like I said, even if you don't think that you're gonna reach your goal and hit the incentive or the top 50, it doesn't matter because you get rewarded additional prizes. So this is kind of like you're starting new again. And the first thing that you really want to do is get things onto your calendar and make sure that you're recruiting ASAP, because the way it works is it's based off of like your team volume and ranking up. So you want to make sure that you are building your team, so you have your incentive team, and making sure that you pay attention to what your team volume is and what your rank is in the incentive. And then you can check that easily by going to your virtual office and clicking incentive. So that is where you'll see where you're ranked in the incentive, and like your team numbers, and all of that stuff. So your PV and your team numbers. So hopefully that kind of answers a lot of people's questions about the incentive. It's a very, very exciting time, because this is a perfect way to kind of get your business going, especially during times that are a little bit harder. But like different ideas that you can do to kind of get your PV up and getting out there and spreading the word is by making sure you have things on your calendar and making sure you're talking to people. So some of the things that people have been doing is in December, they pretty much go out and they talk to their potentials, and they have been doing their gift baskets and whatnot, and trying to get hitting pink first off. The very first thing they want to do is hit pink. And then in January, January is not necessarily the biggest month in terms of sales, obviously, but there are a lot of ways that you can kind of get that going, because a lot of people do mystery hostess parties in January, or they do like a fundraiser of some sort. So it's not just about buying gifts, right? It's about kind of rewarding for yourself and whatnot, because there are a lot of people who get money for Christmas, and what better way than to pamper themselves. So you can always host a party of your own and do kind of like a pajama party, or a low-key like an open house, And again, you can do it like mystery hostess style. You can do, it's really up to you what you want to do. You can offer additional incentives for hostesses hosting that month as well. There are a lot of companies that do that. So it's a good time to do it. January is also right before our new catalog launch. So that is also something that you want to make sure that you tell your customers that if they want to like be involved in like your last push for the catalog and make sure they get what they want before things could get retired. We don't know what's going to be retired, so you want to make sure that your customers are aware that their favorites could possibly be retired. And then book for the new catalog. Make sure that you're booking for the new catalog in February, because for your customers that are shopping from you regularly, they're gonna, you want to hype it up and make sure that they know that the new catalog is coming out. And there's always so many new fun products, and it's a really great time to host, because if their friends love Posh, like what better time to host than with the new catalog, right? And then so you want to make sure that you're doing that. You can also do online parties. For example, December, it's not too late to do an online party. Obviously, shipping is something that we can't guarantee at this point, or guarantee in time for Christmas. But the sooner you order it, the better chance that you're going to get it in time. So you can totally do it. Today's Monday, and you can totally put up you could do like a mystery hostess even for the holidays, and get a quick like last minute Posh Christmas online party up and going. You can come up with your own gift baskets and send that out, like not send that out, but like offer those as something that you offer in December. Offer free gift wrapping, or do some sort of bundle deal. Those are always fun. And contact the guys in your life, especially if they have they want to shop for somebody, but they don't know what they want or what they like. You can always offer to be the personal shopper. So that's always a fun thing as well. So that's kind of the incentive. You can always see the top rankings over on the website. So this is the top live ranking right now, the top 100, and you actually can put your mouse over and see where everyone is at. So right now, the top person on the incentive is a Pink +1, and this is her team volume, so that's 3,000. And then there are only 2 Pink +1s right now. So it's amazing that they did it, but it's also possible that they had those parties like queued up, So you totally can hit it. You can totally hit Pink +1. It's very, very possible. The last incentive trip, I think the highest rank that anybody got was a Premier. Like there was one, I think, that person that hit Premier. But there were people that hit Pink +1 and they were in the top 150 and they were able to go. So again, this is for the top 50, not 150, but you have a chance. Like I promise you, you don't even know. You always have a chance of hitting this and getting it. And so you can always check what you're up against, I guess, in the rankings. And like I said, it's ranked by your title first and your team volume, and then after that, it kind of goes by PD. But so that is kind of the incentive. So I think that's it. And there's really no catch either. If you decide if you make it and you decide like you just can't go for whatever reason during that time period, you could get Posh points too. So it's not like, oh, I can't go, or I'm not going to Italy, so I'm not going to try. You can still earn, I think, 100,000 Posh points, which is equivalent. Divide that by 200, and that is the equivalent of what that prize in cash is worth. So, any questions or anything like that?
I don't have a question, but I did want to say, since I hit pink last weekend, something they didn't tell us on the incentive is that you also get 1,000 perk points when you hit rank in the incentive. I didn't see that anywhere, but I got 1,000 perk points when I hit pink.
It was incentive pink, right? Not actual hitting pink?
It says incentive pink even on my perk dashboard, because I hit pink last month in like the middle of the month.
Yeah, see, I was looking through this and I didn't see that, but I guess.
Yeah, it showed up in my perks. I went in and at first I was like, oh no, somebody didn't put their order in the event that I have going on, and they went through my referral link. So I went to look at my perks, where it tells you why you got what perks.
Yeah.
And it said incentive pink perks. And so there were 1,000 of them there. So that was pretty cool. That was a surprise.
Yeah, they usually offer perks, and so it's awesome because especially if you're just gonna do the stuff anyway, especially if you're new, and you're building your business anyway, and you're already like kind of reaching for your props, then you get additional stuff. So it's really great. And then I didn't look at this tab before, but it's how we'll help, and there's different ways that the business development team has to help us. Like we have so many training opportunities that it's really up to you how much time you want to put into it, because there's plenty of trainings for you to take in. So do you have anything else to say? Any other questions about this?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool. So I'm just going to end the recording here. If anybody else is watching this and has any questions, you can always contact me personally, or you're offline, but you can also just go to our team page and post there. So